Good morning and welcome to the QWeb Solutions front page tutorial. In this tutorial we will explain to you how to edit your front page. First we will log into our website and we will be greeted with the dashboard. Next we will find the sections titled Pages and we will view all pages. This will take you to a new page which displays all current pages available on the website. Next we will find the front page which is titled Cakes Devine, as well as indicating that it is the front page. Once hovering over, we will see new options appear. We can edit the page, quick edit, trash, view, duplicate, or edit with Elementor. Please note that in this case we are using the Elementor theme builder, and that is what we will use to edit the page. Please select Edit with Elementor, and then the page will load. Please note that the speed of the page is all dependent on your internet connection. The faster your internet connection, the faster the page will load. The slower your internet connection, the slower it will load. As you can see, we have currently gone into a bit of a dip and our internet is struggling a little bit. Please bear with us. There we go. Once the page is loaded, you will see there is mainly two sections. On the left hand side we have the Elementor sidebar. This contains all the sections needed to edit and to create the web page. On the right hand side we have the actual page. Next I will explain how the pages are set up. Pages are set up with three basic elements. We have a section, which I have selected now. As you can see, highlighting the selection, there is a thin blue border surrounding everything included in here. If I click on Edit Section, you will see on the left hand side there are more options available. Here we have the option to stretch the section, making it full width, increase the column gaps, height, vertical alignment, overflow, as well as the structure. Please note there are also styling options, which includes the background image, position of the image, attachment, the repeating conditions, and the size and width of the image. There are also additional options to add a background overlay for in case your image is too bright or too dark. We also have the option to add a border to the section, as well as a shape divider, or to edit any typography settings. Next, we will move down the section and we will see a new area is highlighted. On the left hand side of the screen, you will see an option to edit a column. If we click on this, again you will see more options appear on the left hand side. Again, we have the option to edit the column width, vertical alignment, horizontal alignment, widget spacing, and so forth. We also have the styling settings where we can add a background image or color to the column. We also have the background overlay, border, and typography sections that you are able to edit. Lastly is the Advanced tab. This tab is more for the in-depth margin and padding of the section. If we increase this, we will be able to edit the column to our liking. Next, we will move on to the actual widget. In this case, we have an image, the Cakes Devine logo. As you can see, this is the image that is selected. We have the size of the image alignment, a caption if we would like, and a link. There's also the styling options where we are able to increase or decrease the size of the image. Let's put this back to 35 as it was before, as well as edit any hover options, including opacity and CSS filters, as well as border type and border radius. Again, we have the Advanced tab, which allows us to fiddle with any margins and padding for that image. Next, we will go down to the next section. In this case, the widget is a text editor. Again, we can click on the actual text, or we can go to the right and select the blue button, which allows us to edit the text. On the left hand side, you will see the text that we have entered, which we are able to edit and change. As well as going to the styling section, we are able to change any colors, sizing, alignment, and typography settings of the text editor. Lastly, the Advanced tab. Here you will see we have actually added in padding and margining to it in order for the writing to fit nicely on the web page. Once we are done, we can hit update to save any pages made to the page. Next, we will scroll down to the next section. Again, we have a section. Clicking on the top, we are able to edit the layout, style, and advanced sections. All of these are the same as the points mentioned above. However, in this section, you will see that we actually have two columns. We have a column on our left with the cupcakes widget and a text widget underneath it. On the right-hand side, we have a simple image widget. Clicking on the widget for the image on the left-hand side and going to the Advanced tab, you can see we have not fiddled with the margining and padding. However, on the right-hand side, the image sits very differently as we have fiddled and changed the settings there, as you can see here. Again, this is all the same as the section above, broken down into three sections: the section, the column, and the actual widgets. Next, we will scroll over to this section. Again, you can see that there are two columns. By hovering over, we are able to choose which one we want to edit. On the left column, we have a text editor plugin. On the right column, we have an image widget. Again, we can click on the text, or we are able to click the blue button to edit the text editor. Right hand side, we are able to click on the image, or we are able to click on the blue square and we are able to edit the image. Scrolling down, we come to the next section. As you can see here, we currently have 5 different columns, each taking users to their own page. Starting with birthday cakes, we will select the image, which we are able to change here. As you can see, we have a custom link which takes people to the birthday cake section on Cakes Devine. This will be the same for cupcakes, celebration cakes, traditional cakes, and wedding cakes. Next, we will scroll down to one of the last sections on the website. Here you can see we have one section, 2 sections, each with 2 columns in their own. In the top left-hand column, we actually have a flip box widget. Here we are able to edit the front of the flip box, which is shown in blue, showing all the cake slices in store. And if we go to the back of the flip box, we are able to edit the biscuits, which is shown in pink. The same can be done for the desserts on the right-hand side. By clicking on the widget, we have the option to edit the front of the card or to edit the back of the card, as well as to add any background images or background colors. Scrolling down, we have an image on the bottom right column. This is the same as above. We would select the image and we have the option to change it or to style it how we would like. Scrolling down to the very bottom, you can see there is an option to add a new widget. For example, if we were to add a new row, we could add an image of, say, a new cake that has been added to the website. In this case, if it was incorrect, hovering over the section, you will see there is a little cross. Hit that and it will remove that selected section, as you can see. And that is how you would edit your front page. Please remember to always hit update once you are done in order to save your changes.